Alright, what's up, yins, guys? I'm gonna tell you my take on what these, what do you call it, whatever you want to call them, liberals or progressives. Or I'd rather say progressives, because progressives seems to be more like what they are, because they think that they can alter, they think that they have the right to alter or attempt to alter things, or have their goal to alter this whole country for a common good. And I'm not gonna use this video to talk solely on gun control. There's enough of people doing that, but gun control is part of it, and the reason why they want to take away guns, they don't just want to take away guns, they're also, what I want to talk about right now is if you actually look at a lot of these different people, the other things they're trying to advocate, and a lot of things that they're trying to make illegal, but you'd actually laugh your ass off at what we, you'd be laughing your ass off at me if a lot of things that they want to make illegal, if I told you they were, no, of course they're not going to just make it illegal, they got another way they're doing it. They seek to make a lot of other things illegal by simply inducing things in people's minds socially, and what they want to do is brainwash the next generation. And instead of other things other than guns that they want to ban, or what they want to do is phase things out over the next generation. The things that they don't want to legislate against and make illegal, they want to phase out in the next generation. And one of the weapons that they're actually using is the way they're pandering to transgenders and people that are gay and different things like that. And I always said before that a lot of us that don't give a shit one way or another. I had I think my one first girlfriend, we used to talk about that subject and laugh about it, would say like the whatever, her take on it was whatever floats your boat. And a lot of us have that attitude, hey, some stranger that we don't know is gay or this or that. Anyway, it could waste our life when we could be doing our own thing somewhere. Gotta waste our life trying to change them. So like, if you have the you don't give a shit attitude, you're just as bad as their enemies, and you're also a homophobe or whatever. But this video isn't to outright attack people like that, or like it's a whatever, a Christian fundamentalist. But there is enough proof out there that these people ain't totally satisfied. There's people, the progressives out there that are getting in government and around universities and academia, that they want to, they're practically want to encourage, their plan actually is for the next generations, they want to encourage this transgender stuff, and they want to erase the gender identity, because you ever see that novel? You ever read about that novel? I know when I was in college I read that short novel called The Handicapper General. And go ahead, look it up. And what they want to do is, over the next generation, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to ban, actually make sports illegal or anything like that, or make having a punching bag in your house or a weight bench in your house illegal or anything like that. But what people want to do, if they want to use socialism and they want to convert a country to socialism over time, they hope that they want to speed it up and do it faster, and do it politically, like putting somebody else into power, and whether it's the presidency, or get everybody in whatever parties, and Republican or Democratic parties, they want to put their people and infiltrate them both and take it over. And they wanted to do that for a long time already, but it's still a very slow process, and they'd like to get done overnight. But there's also that other plan that they know that they're not going to get it done overnight. They'd like to. They have this backup plan, which is that they already want to do, for the next generation. If there's no guarantee that you're going to do it overnight like you like to do, what you do is brainwash the next generation and get maybe the young kids. Maybe they won't want a punching bag in their house, a weight bench, or they won't do any practice any boxing or martial art or anything. The thing is, if you encourage if you erase in the minds of the next generation of kids the idea of any gender identity, you can make them submissive and pretty much more docile and submissive, and more highly likelihood that you could use the psychological manipulation, like keep people from questioning anything, just brainwash the next generation to a point where their brain is nothing but oatmeal, you know what I mean? And use universities to do it. All you got to do is use university professors, because they got their master's degree, to actually rewrite all the rules of morality and codes of conduct, and if a university professional says it, then it must be right. They know more than you do. So that's why I don't give a rat's ass about no university professor or anything on a radio that a university said this or university said that. That's just another ploy that we've been handed, and people been just passively accepting, because it ain't socially proper to question what a professional says. There's still people out there that want you to, if you question what a professional says, that you can actually get picked up for that, arrested, or thrown in some institution for it. But what I'm basically saying is my way of actually dealing with this bullshit isn't the way a Christian fundamentalist does, with them other ones on YouTube, using scripture, using the authority of God. I'm more like using something else that they can't say. And they can disprove God, but they can't disprove me, put it this way. Even if you take God out of the picture, you can still see with your own eyes what people were trying to do, brainwash people over the next generation. That's why part of all kind of stuff I do on my channel is out of spite. Literally, what I'm basically preaching is just rebelling against this whole concept. And anybody that follows anything I do in my videos, how to get tougher and meaner and walk around, basically my whole channel is to spite people like I'm talking about now, and then other people that you got people that are religion, the good and the bad. You got people on the left or the right. I'm here to spite just a little bit of everybody, and so people out there to rebel against the ideas, the stuff that people are tightening on down to ratchet and saying is crazy, it's socially unacceptable, and or even as people say is an embarrassment. Because people are trying to rewrite the rules. I'm deliberately dedicated, and I'm literally dedicated and committed to doing my part in helping others rebel against, encouraging others to rebel against this concept of anything that you somebody says something you don't like, or you say something somebody don't like, or they don't like what you're wearing, or any piece of jewelry you're wearing, or they don't like however way you look, and they're going to do something about it, or anybody that wants to put their finger in your face and tell you what you better do, and if you look at them the wrong way, they're going to do something about it, or anybody that says that they're tired, or anybody that says anything that they're tired of your mouth and that you better shut up, or else some kind of consequences that they claim they have the authority to do will happen to you, like whether it's violent consequences or have you thrown in jail or any kind of stuff like that, or any kind of bullshit like that. But that pretty much don't go with me. I mean, but yeah, I don't want to go too far with this video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the feminism too. There's the feminist that wants reasonable rights, and then there's the feminazi out there that's very dangerous. They're just like the people that I was just talking about. They want to encourage, and they're all pretty much all for the stuff that I was just talking about. Some of them, it varies, but they want to claim a victim status, and everything that a person does make it appear creepy or threatening. That, you know, everything from what any guy owns in his house, you know what I mean too. If it's creepy or scary, they'd have us, you know, take away ballpoint pens, and they'd even be scared if they don't even think signing plastic forks and knives to eat with would be acceptable. They might be scared of that too. And there's a lot of women that don't go for that, because there's a lot of women on YouTube that could kick my ass, you know. And these feminazis don't want that. They don't want women that actually train and work out or anything, because they rather have the victim status. They want a handicapper general. They want to encourage, you know, the other stuff I was talking about that they'd like to see. They don't like men, period, but they'd rather see us in the most ridiculous short sleeve collared shirt that they can find, and make it so you avoid all muscle development, so you don't look like you're psycho or crazy. Or, I mean, you know, them people, you know, might even ban sports if they can get away with it. And I think some of these ones outright even say so, you know. And they even, I've read some articles, like on a talk show, that these particular feminazis actually talk just like Hitler did, act like men are some kind of mistake and have some kind of crazy logic. But there's some weird ones out there. But that's another thing, a tool that these communists are using too. They're using those people in the victim status, that we need to keep everybody safe, you know, so exploit and pander to the victim status and encourage it and nurture it, so that, and anybody that walks and looks and does anything that looks too much like a tough guy or a badass in any kind of a way, maybe, even though you're not doing anything, you're walking around and minding your business, you know, that they'll feel threatened, and maybe you could get picked up off the street without any rights and without any charges, which they can already do that with Homeland Security now for what the rules they wrote, if you piss the right people off, you know what I mean? But that's what the name of the game is. It's not just, it's went beyond somebody wants to be gay or somebody wants to be some transvestite or something. They have some gender crisis or identity going on, and if they want to be what they want to be and they want to be left alone, it's gone beyond that. They want, these people are getting more demanding, and it's getting, what, some of us ain't born yesterday. We can see that they want to actually brainwash the next generation, you know, make everybody the same, and you can make damn near anything illegal by just phasing it out, you know what I mean, belittling them out of it, the next generation. And I think that's what they're pretty much getting into. And yeah, they're already trying to make it illegal for you to teach your kids to disagree with them. You know, they want to make that child, they want to tell you what you can and can't teach your kids in your own damn house, you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people like that still go to public school or go to university, do it and get your grades, and then answer questions what they want to hear, and then in your mind you're like flipping them off, you know. That's basically what it is. But yeah, I seen somebody make a YouTube comment about that, so I'm going to get that in. Alright, that's it.